That sucks. Alright. You already know. Wait. Alright, can't. You already know. Ooh. Bro, it sucks being in a cramped area. But yeah. Back at it again, we gotta study. We got till 7:30. It's 6:08. 7:20 actually. They gave a shorter amount of time today. We're making flashcards today. And we're gonna go through some questions about everything. So first set of class. Alright. My name's Jaden. Alright. Flashcards are being made. Take this out, put this in the trash pocket. Like all I'm saying, you should always have like a designated trash pocket. It helps so much. It makes life so much easier. I got that Oxford ruled index cards, so yeah. Now we're gonna base these off color. Alright, so I know. Or like make an abbreviation or something at the top. So the S in snack. Snack is an abbreviation for scene size up, but you want to check for scene safety, the NOI/MOI, which is nature of illness, or MOI, which is mechanism of injury. Yeah, and then the next N would be number of patients, additional EMS or resources on standby, and C-spine. Snack. All right. So the S in snack. That stands for scene safety. You do a size up of your scene. You make sure everything looks good. Observe the scene. Ensure it is safe for you and your battle buddy. All right, you see that? So much progress being made already. The S in scene safety. The first in scene safety. Snack, not scene safety. Oh, and then I actually spelled snack. All right. We got some throwaway cards in here. I'm not gonna lie. The first in SNNAC, snack. This stands for NOI/MOI, which is the nature of illness or kind of disease or problem. And then you have mechanism of injury. Which is how the patient was injured. How patient was injured. Whether he was stabbed or he fell off a roof. So, yeah. Wait, you need to be flipped. Flip. Number of patients. That's the second in snack. This is the number of patients. I actually know this one really like pretty well. Like I'm a little screwed on everything else though, which is why I'm doing this. Because I thought we only had to study snack, but there's like a whole list of these things that we have to study that I haven't been studying. So now I'm trying to catch up, you know, and flashcards be busting, you know what I mean. All right. Number of patients. How many people are hurt, sick, or even dying? There we go. Then we got the additional, the A in snack. Bro, I love it here. All right. The A in snack stands for additional resources, or EMS, on standby. This is what you may need to assess and help patient. Because if you need additional resources, you know, you need to get that brought to you. If you need more people, they need to come to you. And C-spine, the C in snack stands for consider C-spine. Because if they hurt or if they sick, whatever the situation is, you gotta make sure their neck not messed up. So you just want to look and see how patient is. Like if I come across a homeless guy, I would consider C-spine, because, you know, if you've been laying on the streets for a couple days, your back get all achy. All right, now time for the primary assessment. My bad. All right. So we're going to take all these yellow ones and push them to the back. And we're going to use the purple ones. This one is GCLCABCD. All right. This is the G in all right. Throwaway card. I didn't like the aesthetic. All right. We're going to put a big G in G, C, L, C. First. GCLC. GCLC ABCD. GCLC A B C D. This is for general impression. General Some of these like speak for themselves. I'm not gonna lie. What the patient and scene look like on arrival. And then you got C, which is first, and G, C, L, C, A, B, C, D. This is C spine. All right. You know, if they neck messed up, if they back messed up, you don't put them in the C spine. Put them in a C spine. All right. L is level of consciousness. So this stands for level of consciousness. And this is whether patient can respond or do anything else. This one I'm going to put a special one. You either have to do AVPU, alert, visual, pain, unresponsive, or you have to give him ENO times 4. Just to ensure, like, you ask him questions to make sure, like, his consciousness is right. Like, time, place, situate, or event, and time, place, wait. Oh, wait, person, time, place, event. There we go. All 4. Person, time, place, event. That's very important. Because, you know, you can't let them walk away if they're like, hey, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm trying to go get drunk. Right after they wake up. Right after they wake up from being shot in the face and it's like freaking, 3 p.m., What was that one? That was the L. So now we're on C. Second C. This is the G, C, L, C, A, B, C, D. That's gonna get annoying, you're right. Alright. This stands for chief complaint or apparent life threats. Apparent life threat. So what you would do is, whatever you got the call about. So check on what the call was. All right, and then after that, you chief complaint, you would get what the patient's telling you. And if they're dead, or if they're dying, or if they're bleeding, then you just start working on saving their life. On stopping death. All right. Now the freaking A N G C L C A B C D. That stands for airway. You want to secure an airway. Make sure they're breathing. Or no. Airway and breathing are two different things. All right, but they're fall into the same category. So airway. You want to ensure, make sure there are no blockages in the patient's airway. And in parentheses, if so, secure airway. Boom. Now we're going places. After airway is breathing. All right. The B in G, C, L, C, A, B, C, D is breathing. You want to make sure your patient's breathing. And if they are breathing, you want to make sure their breathing doesn't sound like they're drowning. Well, you don't know what that means. But, no, I'll still tell you anyway, just because I love you so much. If a patient has any kind of fluid in their lungs, it's not going to sound like you gargling, your mouthwash when you brush your teeth. It's going to sound like crackling. Yeah. Bet you weren't expecting that. Yeah. All right. Breathing. Make sure patient is breathing properly. Proper rise and fall of the chest. Properly. Yeah, proper depth, even rise in chest, rise and fall in chest, all that good stuff. You want to make sure there's no freaking penetration in the lungs or anything. Oh, and listen to their breaths. There we go. All right, C, circulation. The third C, I believe, yeah. Third C. And G, C, L, C, A, B, C, D. It's circulation. If you got no circulation, your fingies go numb. Bro, I want to lay down right there. Circulation. You want to make sure they got the proper blood flow. No, I guess cut off points. But you check skin tone for that. Hump day. Because if you're losing blood, you're gonna get really pale really fast. And then you want to determine the priority. The D. N. G. C. L. C. A. B. C. D. Is determine priority. What will kill my patient first, and how should I assess it? See that? We're almost freaking professionals. Bam. Now on to lock. Oh, AFPU. Alert verbal painter. Alright, be real. Do y'all really think we need to do that one? AFPU. It's already 6:30. Got 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Alright. Let me take this off. Freaking water source. Water source is weighing me down. Oh, my back. Okay. Oh, there's like no room for me to lay down in here. Which is probably a good thing. Dang, I probably shouldn't be doing that on camera. But I don't care. Scoop my dirty laundry over. Move this. Bring back. Alright, you know, we just go skip over that one. We're gonna do the first C and C and CCT. The first C and CCT, it is condition. Let me get all this over here. This is condition. You want to make sure that the freaking you always want to make sure that the skin is, you know, normal, dry, red, and freaking whatnot. Dry, red, and or technically white, dry, and white. Everybody has white skin, and you can't prove me wrong. Yeah, condition. And if it doesn't look right, you know, stroke and all that, you know, not clammy, red, or any other color. You get them cold sweats, you start freaking out. Alright, now we got the second T, or second C. And C, C, T, which is color. Yeah, color. Because the skin, like everybody has white palms. You do this, it turns white, and then the red comes back. You do this, it turns white, and then the red comes back. Alright? So make sure skin is proper color. Not blue, not gray, not freaking red. Let me put all that down. Not blue slash gray slash red slash yellow. Make sure the skin is correct. Skin is very important. And then their temperature, the T and CCT is temperature. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Temperature, not too hot, not too cold. I think the average of, or like what you should be is like a 90, 95? No, a 94 is. Don't let me try to save your life, bro. The norm is, and then we'll figure that out later. All right. Next, we got patient history onset. Oh. And then OP, the O, and OPQRSTI. That is onset. You know, wait, onset, provocation, quality, radiation, sensitivity, time, intervention. Oh, what the heck? Onset is when did it begin? Yeah. When did it start? All right. P. Is provocation. That's where is it? Or no? Provo. Oh yeah. Provocation is. Oh. Is where it is. Quality. PQST. Is doing that? No. It's just the thing keeps flashing. The Q is for quality. How bad does it hurt? Radiation slash region. Alright, let me sit back up. comfortable. All right. The R and Q O P Q R S T I stands for radiation/region. Ooh. Radiation/region. This is like, not only where does it hurt anywhere else, or like does it have any pains in similar areas? Where does the pain extend to? Pretty much where, yeah. Hey yo, no cap, I took the tuning exams yesterday. You boys really going places in the Army. Teacher for real said, we just finished our lecture, he said, yo, you have 1 minute to pull out a piece of paper. Yeah, you know, almost everybody did that. Make sure there's nothing else on your desk. If there's something else on your desk, you got disqualified. He said you will not make eye contact with anybody. You will not look at anybody. You will not look at me. You will not look around. You will not look at another person's paper. If I catch you doing that, you'll be disqualified. Like, you would have an unset or unidentified amount of time to write down all the assessments, the entire assessment of a trauma injury. And, you know, pretty much the best 10 will get, their paperwork shown off in class, and then the worst 10 owe him something, which was like fire. It was like 8 minutes, the whole class was silent. You know, it felt like I was really in Naruto for a second. Severity, the S in OPQRSTI. This is the severity. How bad does it hurt? Well, quality kind of means that too. I don't know. How bad does it hurt on a scale? Alright. Severity. And then the T in OPQRSTI. The T stands for time. When time. When exactly did it happen? And then intervention. What did they do to help? INOPQRSTI. Intervention. What did you do to make it better? What the heck? Cool. You know what? Screw it. I can deal with being broke. Alright. That's all of the stuff for patient's history. Now we need sample. Alright. Sample is... Alright. You cap BTLS. Don't cap. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes suck. Or bacon, tomatoes, and lettuce suck. Yeah. But first we gotta do sample. The S in sample. This stands for signs and symptoms. Alright, we got some time. Got 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Alright. Signs and symptoms. A sign is what I see. What I see. And a symptom is what the patient tells me. A stands for allergies. Allergies. What are you allergic to? What is the patient allergic to? Then you have medications. M. What medications are you on, sir? Did you take that oxyprotisone like I prescribed you last week? Medications. What medications does the patient take? Pertinent past medical history. Only information. Words of my. That's of my. Only the information that is like directly necessary, like that corresponds with this. Like if they had a heart attack last week and now they have chest pains this week, I need to know that you had a heart attack last week. Because if you don't tell me that, you're gonna die. The P is for in sample. Stands for pertinent medical information. For pertinent past med history. Pertinent past medical history. History of patient that is directly necessary. The L is for last oral intake. Last oral intake of food and water. When did you eat, patient? Alright, if you pass out in front of me and you tell me that you haven't eaten or drinking anything for like the past 3 days, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's your fault. E. Events. Events. What led up to this moment? What led up to this moment? Like, if you pass out and you're like, oh, I was dizzy before this, you need to tell me that so I can try to get your symptoms down so I can know what you're possibly dealing with. And decap BTLS. This is probably the best one. Shut up. The D and decap BTLS stands for deformities. You want to ensure that your patient doesn't have a deformity. Deformity means that their face is caved in from the baseball bat that hit them. Alright, I did this one wrong. The D in decap BTLS. Alright, like I said, no deformities. How would I describe a deformity? No contusions, abrasions, punctures. No. Dang. How would you describe a deformity? No unnormal stuff. And if so, I need to be in unnormal stuff. If so, I need to be filled in on it. Like if even one leg is shorter than the other and you have like a broken femur, I need to know that. The C in decap BTLS is no contusions. You should not have contusions. Bad contusions. Oh dang, you got like 10, 20 minutes. You should check for contusions. Decap. Alright, I'm going to try not to look at the paper after this. The A is for decap BTLS. Stands for abrasions. I guess an abrasion like abrasions. I will come back to that. I actually don't know what an abrasion is. That's terrible. You don't want any puncture wounds. Man, decap BTLS. Decap BTLS. You do not want puncture wounds. Signs of impalement. You do not want any burns. The B, burn. Decap BTLS. You do not want burns. I'm not gonna write anything on this card only because everybody knows what burn is. You got first, second, and third degree burns. You know, the T and decap BTLS. You do not want any tenderness, weak parts, or something wrong. Tenderness, soft. Like, there should be no reason I feel, a little bit of give in a bodybuilder's chest, you know what I mean? Lacerations, and you don't want lacerations, which is a really bad cut. Terrible cut. You also do not want swelling. Swelling. Get bigger. Alright, that's the Gabby TLS. Alright, for skeletal, we're going to be looking for tick. The first one, the T. Wait. I should switch colors. You do not want any ticks. Ticks are bad. So the T in tick stands for tenderness. You don't want any tender bones. No weak bones. Just think about it. If I try to stand you up and you stand up and your knee and your freaking bones is tender and it snaps, now we have a bigger problem. You don't want any eye intake. That is instability. You don't want a halfway broken bone. Instability. Anything that's like messed up. Instability. And then finally in C and tick. You do not want any crepitation. I need to look up that word as well. Crepitation. I know what decrepit is, but crepitation, no, it's not a normal color, whatever it is. Alright, move on to the next color. Alright, now we're looking for abdomen. The turd P, yes, turd P. That's what we're looking for, because turd and P come from in here. So the T and turd P. TRDP. You do not want any tenderness. No softies. Don't want any R. You don't want any rigidity. Rigid. I walked up the rigid stairs. I'm drawing blanks here. We'll come back to it. You know, I'll go by and like star all the ones I don't know what they mean. Burns, deformities, abrasions, that's one of them. Crepitations, one of them. It was the only three. I don't know. Rigidity, and then next is distension. The D and turd P. You don't want any distension. Again, I'm drawing blanks. So we're gonna come back to you. And finally, you don't want any pulsating masses. P and turd P. Oh my god, I did it again. Bro, it's just like I just spelled turd. It's terrible. The P N T R D P. There we go. It stands for pulsating masses. It kind of speaks for itself, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you have like a punctured thing in here and it's pulsating and you feel it like internal bleeding and all that, stay away from it. Oh, for CSN, for Command Sergeant Major, we got C. Check pulse sensation moving. Alright, honestly, I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm not gonna do Command Sergeant Major yet. Alright, but for the S in snack, do you know what it is? Leave it in the comments. If you don't, sucks to suck. Alright, this is where I'm gonna end it though. You know, your boy had fun making flashcards with y'all. Hopefully this helps me pass my test coming up tomorrow on Friday. And you know, as usual, I hope y'all boys is having a good day. Hope the Lord continues to bless you. Yeah, I know, let's say some prayers for the homie. We all in need, I ain't gonna lie, but still. Alright, love y'all. Have a good day, and God bless.